We want to take a moment, though, to talk about really harmful practice and what we just frankly call bad medicine in intergroup dialogue. And that's cultural exploitation. And two forms that we often refer to in our practice is experienced parasites and cultural strip mining. Now, these forms of cultural exploitation occur in dialogues because there can be, one, the power asymmetry between these groups, but also an asymmetry of experience, talking about these issues. One group is more likely than another group to have comfort, experience, familiarity with talking about issues of isms. Sexism, heterophobia, all of those isms. Target groups are usually much more prepared to have those conversations than the agent group. And because of that familiarity and that comfort and sometimes motivation to talk about those issues, cultural exploitation can occur. Experienced parasites happen largely or exclusively on an individual basis. What does that look like in a dialogue context? It's when the vitality, the dynamism, the life of the dialogue is dependent on an individual or set of individuals sharing their experience. So if they were to pull back on sharing their experiences, the vitality or the life of the dialogue could die because other people are not participating. We're living off of the experiences of an individual or set of individuals. They share, the dialogue can happen. They don't share, the dialogue will die. We become parasitical to their experience. On a group level, it's cultural strip mining. So we have identified there's resources on an educational or learning or developmental sense that exist within a culture, and we need those resources. We're going to take those resources. And because there's not an equal or ready contribution in return or in reciprocity, it leaves a void. We've taken out the good stuff. We've taken out the resources. We've taken out the things that make that culture important or makes it meaningful. We've taken out the heart and soul of that cultural experience. We've learned from it, but we deposited nothing back. So we've left a void. And that happens on a group level. So this is bad practice again, right? We don't want to see this happen in dialogue. But the hard truth is, nationally, we've seen examples of this. And we've seen examples of this on our campuses. Right now, one of our most powerful Fortune 500 companies is trying to sell you coffee and do some dialogue. And one of our concerns is whether or not this sort of strip mining might occur as well, or parasitical experience leeching.